Had to throw some music on real quick. Hey! Alright, thank you for tuning in to KB's Wine Tasting Wednesday. So I want to do something a little different this Wednesday. Last Wednesday I did a tasting of 3 different red wines, and I scored them and I voted which one was the best. Like a blind tasting at that. So I wanted to switch it up and do something a little different this time around. And I think each time I do a Wine Wednesday, I'm going to switch it up and do something different, just so I can get a feel as to what you guys like, what I feel comfortable doing, yada, yada, yada. So what we're going to do is make a wine cocktail tonight, which I actually like these a lot too, as well as, you know, red wine is my favorite, but a sangria or a mulled wine. Mulled wine I haven't actually made myself, but I've tasted a ton of them and they're absolutely great served warm. So I'm probably going to try and do that for one of my Wine Wednesdays. It's not going to be tonight though, because I don't have all the spices that's needed for it. But I can do a sangria. It's my favorite. I can do that easy peasy. Always have the ingredients to do a sangria. You may think you don't, but you do. So the first ingredients that you're going to need is a red wine. And of course I have Merlot, because last week we were tasting Merlots. Okay, so I'm just going to recap some of the Merlots that we had last week. This one is Les Rocas. As you can see, I got this one from a Ferndale Westbourne market for $9, which I still have quite a bit left. I actually haven't drunk any of that one. And then we have Old Faithful, Sutter's Home from California. Yay! You can get at any beer and wine store anywhere in America, pretty much, for about $6.99. And then this new one I have, I went to a chocolate and wine pairing event, and I was one of the pourers there. Very great company. It's called Bricks. You guys check it out. But they had this Merlot, which is by Martin Ray, and it's from Napa Valley. Excellent Merlot. I love it. I'm not sure of its cost because it was gifted to me, but as you can see, well, you probably can't see, but this bottle is pretty much gone. I enjoyed this bottle over my Valentine's Day weekend, so that's why it's almost gone. But happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all sweetie or you side chick, side dude, whatever you did, whatever, whoever, I don't know. Anyway, so moving forward into the wine cocktail, aka sangria. Besides the red wine, what ingredients are you going to need? Okay, I'm going to give you simple. It's very simple. It's not that hard. Trust me. I wouldn't have you out here doing something if it was hard. I'm here for you. KB the wine connoisseur is for you. Okay, I'm being silly. Okay, so orange juice. There's orange juice in there. This is not water. It's called simple syrup. It's a fancy name for sugar water, basically. You're going to boil some water. For the same amount of water you use the same amount of sugar. Wait till that sugar dissolves and you have simple syrup. Usually they add it to cocktails, you know, alcoholic beverages to give it a sweet taste and kind of mellow out the alcohol. So it's a great option if you want to add some sweet to a wine cocktail or alcoholic beverage. You learn something new every day, okay? Then we got lemon juice. Just a smidgen, not that much, because you don't want it to be, you know what I'm saying, too tart. And I have some lemons, some oranges, and some lime slices. Don't use too many limes because I've done that before, especially if you're putting a sangria in the refrigerator and it's overnight. You want to wait probably to the day that you're serving it to put the fruit in there, only because if they sit in there overnight, all that citrus and acid is going to affect your sangria, especially the limes, because I've done that quite a few times and it's kind of sour and it's no longer, you know, the taste that you originally wanted. So okay, so you can use any fruits. That's just what I use for my sangrias. You can use raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. Just be careful about the citrus fruit that you use and putting it in there overnight. I would say wait till the day of and then put the fruit in there. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's the rule of thumb, but for me, I would wait. Okay, so this time around we're going to use, get it for you. We're going to use some brandy. Now you can use rum, triple sec, brandy. You can use all three if you want. You can use brandy. Like I said, you can use brandy, rum, or triple sec, or all three. Now when you use all three, it's going to be kind of strong. Now one time I did use all three. I believe it was Thanksgiving or it was a holiday, because I'm known for making holiday punches for my family events, because I can't be the wine connoisseur. So of course I make the holiday cocktail. But I had everybody laid out. It was strong. It was really, really rich, and it was really, really good. But anywho, so I'm using brandy this time around. The brandy that I'm using, you can use any brand. I mean, it doesn't have to be like the best of the best. You know, sangria is basically like a punch. You just put it all in there, you mix it up, and you drink it, okay? So it's not, don't hurt your pockets trying to be a boss on some sangria. It's not that deep. So I have Paul Masson, good old Paul. I thought I had Christian. I was gonna get Christian Brothers. I'm not a brandy drinker, so I don't know what brands are good or not. But hey, Paul can't be bad. Paul good. Okay, now if you're doing this for a family event or something like that, you might want to make a big picture and serve it. But if you're making it for a small group of people, you know, couples, you having a couples night or you having a girls night or whatever you're having, you might want to do a little something, you know, make it fancy. Shield glasses is always a good deal. I buy, well, you know, my mother buys all of my wine stuff for me. I know it sounds strange, but she does. And she don't even drink wine. Okay, so got this cute little glass. Look at that. I was supposed to use these Valentine's Day weekend, but I forgot them at home, so whatever. But chill them. Put them in the freezer for about, don't forget them in there because they're gonna break. About 10 minutes before you about to serve. So I got all our ingredients in my little mixer. Feeling like a bartender tonight. So I got this little stirrer. You just kind of mix it up. Mix it up. Turn the music up. Mix it up. Hey, Angie Stone. Okay, so it's mixed. I'm gonna get some ice. I still use ice trays. Don't judge me. My refrigerator is the freezer at the top, the refrigerator at the bottom. My old school, baby. Get your life. Okay. So put a couple ice cubes in there. Take it. Pour it over the ice. Get your oranges. Get your lemons. And we have sangria. Now, how easy was that? Was that hard? That wasn't hard. That wasn't hard at all. Y'all want to taste it? Let's taste it. Woo! This is so good. It is so good. I'm going to have to make a picture of this. Lasts me all week. It's perfect. It's perfect. So, something very simple, something very easy with stuff that you already have in your refrigerator already. You ain't got to go about these special ingredients. Simple sangria. Wine cocktail. No, yes, maybe so. Anywho, well, I thank you guys for tuning in to my KB's Wine Wednesday. And next week, we're going to switch it up again. And I'm actually going to have a girls' night. So we're going to play one of these wine tasting games that I bought. And I'm going to have some of my wine sisters over. And we're going to do a tasting. And we're going to be grading the wine. And it's going to be fun. You know, I'll have a nice little spread out there. Everybody with the cheeses and the crackers and the dips and all of that jazz that I like to do anyway. So, all of the ingredients that are in the wine cocktail I'll have posted on my blog. Shameless plug. kbthewineconnoisseur.wordpress.com. And thanks for tuning in, and tune in next week. Take this journey of wine one bottle at a time. Thanks for tuning in. Smooches. Y'all want to hear some of that?